Twitter, YouTube, everybody we're streaming to right now. Glad to have you with me tonight. My name is Matt Austin. I am in the News 6 newsroom preparing a delectable 11 o'clock newscast for you. Actually, folks right over my shoulder are doing most of the heavy lifting at the moment. They'll pass it off to me. It looks good. And what we're talking about tonight, one of our big stories today, is the I-4 Ultimate Project. It's actually getting pretty close for you to see some real results on this thing. So have you been driving on I-4 recently? Maybe you drove on it this weekend. You're starting to see those toll lanes, which will be in the middle, come together. Okay, and a lot of people are wondering what's going to happen with this. In fact, you might even start seeing some cars driving, testing them out, making sure your transponder is going to work. So basically the deal is if I-4 has crazy traffic, which it does often, the deal is you're going to be able to pay extra, slide into these little toll lanes, and cruise past all the poor schmoes who are waiting there in the slow traffic. Now, the question is, how much is that going to cost? Well, in the busier moments, it's going to cost you more money. In the lighter moments, it'll be a little cheaper for you. But it should be interesting. Other places do it. And, you know, it seems like everywhere I go now, I have to do a toll. I got to take the 408. Now, I-4 is going to have tolls on it. Got to take the 528, the 417. I am tolled out, but this is the way. At least you'll have the option to do tolls or not do tolls. So you're going to start to see this. Basically, FDOT is testing out the electronic billboards that'll guide you through it. You're probably seeing right now, there are the big signs up with like the black covers over them as they try to, you know, just test out this thing and see how it's working and if it's working. Right now, workers are doing the painting, they're transporting them, they're cleaning them. These are going to run from Kirkman Road to State Road 434. They've all been under construction since 2015. What will it be like to be on I-4 with no construction? I'm sure they're just going to start another project. Ryan, you kind of sum it up pretty well for me. So just another way to take money from people. Yeah. And you know, some states, when they start toll roads, they pay off the project with the tolls. And then guess what? The tolls, they go away. Well, the tolls in Florida always seem to stick around, and then they just get more and more expensive. Susan agrees with Ryan, and so do I. And then Ryan is going a little too far on the chat. So anyway, so that's the deal. FDOT, they call them managed lanes, and the price is going to fluctuate throughout the day. You know, at 5:15 and heavy traffic, it's going to be more expensive. And if you want to use it, don't think you can use the toll by plate or you can just drive through. You can't do that. You actually have to have a transponder. And if you don't, the ticket's going to be $25 plus the price of the toll. So you have to pay for the toll and you'll have to pay $25. So that's the deal on the I-4 Ultimate Project. Andrew, everybody's just in love with tolls around here. I am the same. I am with you. For a state that has no state income tax, they sure get you in the tolls, fees, etc. Yes, they really do. The tolls are brutal. I spend 2 hours a day driving and hundreds a month on tolls, unfortunately. So I'm not happy about it either, to be perfectly honest with you. By the way, if you haven't gotten your transponder yet, SunPass, you have to pay $4.95 for the mini transponder sticker. The expressway sticker is free. So if you want to save $5, go with the e-pass. A few years ago, I had SunPass, and I had it for years. I've had it ever since I got a license, basically. And SunPass had all that crazy stuff going where they weren't charging people, and then they were just tacking on all these random charges. I canceled that business, and I got the e-pass, and it's been working fairly well. Oklahoma has gone cashless. You pay by plate through the Pike Pass. They say the money helps keep the highways up, but you know it's pothole. It was good to see my Okie up there, Stephen. I used to work in Oklahoma 10 years ago now, and they're still my Facebook friends. Good people out there. Good to see you, Stephen. Yeah. So they're doing it in all the states. They found an extra way to drain a little money out of you. And a lot of times they let companies take over. These companies, they get some sweetheart deals as well. So that's the deal with the I-4 Ultimate project. Hopefully it'll be finished in the next year or so. And if you want, you can pay money and jump in those lanes and get through quicker. Oh, Alicia, you're welcome. Thanks for the information. Glad to see you again. I've been traveling a lot lately for work, 3 hours a day. I'm glad the information helps. Thanks. Yeah, I am with you there. 2 hours a day for me. It is brutal. Any sort of information on my drive to work is very important for me. And let's see. Ed, just one more reason for me to avoid I-4, as I've been doing for the last 15 and 20 years. God bless you if you can avoid it, because it is hellacious at times. I'm always on the 408. I live on the east side of town, so I'm on the 408 4 times a day, and it's brutal. So thank you so much for joining us for this little Facebook Live. Would love to see you on the 11 o'clock news. I can't quite catch your comments like I can, so I'd like to get a little quality time for you with you before I jump on there. So thanks for checking us out. Have yourself a fantastic evening. We'll see you on the TV.